Oh boy, it's time. It's time to make the M4 sound even crazier. Now you might be thinking, this box isn't big enough for an exhaust. Sound better. I said that, but I meant sound better from the front because we got titanium intakes that are gonna sit right behind those grills. So what's up everybody? Welcome back to this channel. Welcome back to another video. The M4 is getting another mod. We got wheels on it literally last week, and now it's time to put some more performance mods on this thing. Now as of right now, we have really nice Dynon carbon fiber intakes, but they are the box. And now these look good, but the sound just isn't quite there because they are in a box. So thanks to Senkai Motorsports, we are going to be able to have a completely different sound on this car. But we can't do this install in the garage because all my tools are in the shop. And right now, my Corvette is sitting in there dead. So let's go see if we can move that. Grab the little jump pack. Also, check it out. I have a couch now. Here she is. Good old, not that reliable. All right, we got power, but it's doing this weird flicking thing. No, like turn on. See? This is weird. This thing does not want to hold a charge at all. Is this battery done? Okay. Off to O'Reilly's. Here we are, just one quick trip. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, not this again. So what happens is this car will go into some weird security mode and not unlock for you and no lights will turn on. This is stupid. How I fixed this last time was I let the car sit overnight with no power to it and then plugged in the power and it worked. So we're gonna do that. Also, may or may not be leaking some coolant. All right, so let's get a little sound check for before and after with the intakes. So this is what the induction noises sound like right now with just the Dynon carbon fiber intakes. Now I am YouTube certified with installing this stuff, and the first thing we gotta do is get the old ones off. So we gotta take off those two covers and this carbon piece. Now we gotta take the intakes off. All right, next up is we gotta get access to behind the kidney grills. So we gotta undo these and then get to the clips and then pop these out. Come on. There you go. Got it. Starting to second guess not taking off the bumper. Oh, there we go. Let's go. So next up is we gotta do a little bit of cutting. That hole is too small for those pipes. Which means we gotta actually cut these up a little bit and then they should fit. There we go. That hole is a little bit bigger. And all I did was use one of these, not even like a fancy Dremel or anything. Just gotta pull really hard and it'll cut through this hard plastic. But now we just gotta transfer over the MAF sensors and then start fitting this thing on. And what I love about Senkai Motorsports is they give you everything you need. New screws and new gaskets, because these gaskets on the MAF sensors are looking a little worn. Now, obviously, I have been struggling a little bit. I know I said I was a YouTube certified mechanic for this, but there was one thing I overlooked. There's a method to how you put everything on. So the first thing you need to do is put on the first clamp, and then you're supposed to weave this in. This is going to be the driver's side. Then after you put this piece on, then you put that piece on, and so forth. 30 minutes wasted when I could just check the YouTube video again, but hey. There we go. And just like that, it's all on. I did not expect it to be this hard. The hardest part was the fact that when you put these on, you can't really adjust the boots once everything's tightened. So one intake would be a little bit crooked, the other one wouldn't be, and you had to like completely unhook everything to fix that. But finally got it. They're both on. Now all we gotta do is put the car back together. Also, Corvette, it unlocks. Gave it some time. She decided to be nice to me, and she unlocked. And it's leaking coolant from a hose connected to the reservoir. So, two stupid things, but it's all figured out. So let's go ahead, put this back together real quick. Oh yeah, look at that. They're really subtle, but the sounds we're gonna get later, not so subtle. Now before we go on a drive, we gotta make sure we don't have any codes. At least, no codes that are important. That's it. Just cat codes, we're good. You can kinda hear it. You can kinda hear it. I wanna get into it just a little bit more. Sounds good. Listen. All right, we gotta go slower. We gotta go slower. The wind noise is killing it. You killing it. Ready? Listen. Well, she still pulls. I don't know, it might just be me, but it kind of feels a little faster. Okay, I'm gonna put it into launch control real quick. Set you guys down like right here. Sounds so cool. I can't believe how they sound from your perspective. Like you can't really that's the one thing I wish you could hear more is how much you can hear it from outside the car, inside the car. Wow. I think we do some flybys. These are so much fun. those sound way too freaking cool. Kind of hit that quarter a little too hard, and there were people right there, so we kind of got dip. Also, I think the tune might have adjusted for these new intakes a little bit, because before they weren't spooling like this, and also my pops kind of like stopped for a second and then adjusted and now are really aggressive again. So maybe changing them kind of did something to the tune. Not quite sure, but now they're spooling like they're supposed to spool. These are fun, dude. I'm gonna go through so much gas because I'm just gonna be like, this car is coming together so freaking nice. So nice. Now I got a brand new Euro spec front bumper here for this car, and I'm waiting on a brand new GTS hood because we are going to be getting the entire front end repainted, and I wanted perfect body panels. So that's all going to be here thanks to Souvenir and ECS Tuning. And then we also have a full Grail single mid-pipe exhaust system coming for this car with an axle back, so it's going to be even louder. When you think this car is done, it's not. There's so much more coming for this thing. And then the Vets, we finally got that thing running and back again, so I haven't even gotten my wheels turning with that car. I know, these are new tires, but I really wanted to do that. Another day, another successful install. And now both cars are running. Like, isn't that great? Now, if you guys want some front mount intakes, titanium or not, for your M4 or M3 or any S55 engine, go ahead and check out Sencal Motorsports. I'll link them down in the description. And if you use code Jake Schnatter, you're gonna get 5% off your order. And boys, let me tell you, it's so worth it. And now next plans for the Corvette is I wanna lower that rear a little bit. Now this car is on OEM leaf springs, and there's bolts that you can tighten and loosen to make the car raise and lower. And I mean, just a little bit. Potentially max it out. So stay tuned for a video on that. Man, by the end of this summer, this is gonna be insane. And if we hit 100,000 subscribers, I'm going to buy a Mark V Supra. I've already made a plan. Like, if we hit 100,000 subscribers, that's the next car. Imagine that. A blue Corvette, Austin Yellow M4, and a red Mark V Supra. I know I said I want to get a blue, but I think red would be super cool because then we'd have 3 completely different colors. And of course, you can't forget the Camry. But with that being said, boys, thanks for being in today's video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a like. And if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button and the bell. And I'll see you next time. Drive safe. Look at that. We got a little buddy. 2 of them, what?